Hi, I'm Ken Bianco Jr. and welcome to TrainWorldTV. Today we have Jay Don, the LionChief Plus expert on TV. Thank you very much for coming by. And of course my father, Ken Sr.
Found there were two Kenny Biancos.
Thank you very much for coming down.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're at the York show, Eastern TCA, and Lionel has this huge setup going down, and Jay Don is playing with the new LionChief Plus steam locomotives, and everybody is coming by and wanting to pick up a new locomotive by Lionel because the sound is unbelievable, the smoke, synchronized smoke is unbelievable, and the amount of freight cars it was pulling out there. How many cars did you have?
Oh, it's awesome. I don't recall, but it's probably, what, 23,
unbelievable.
23, 24 cars out there pulling, and the pulling power is the very first feature we demonstrate when we demonstrate LionChief Plus, and that right away gets their attention.
Oh yeah.
Because it really is awesome. And what we normally do is, when we do the uncoupling feature, we'll pull the locomotive away from the consist, and then we ask somebody, just tug that consist, pull it forward, and just feel the weight, and that just blows them away.
Right.
Because it's just unreal that a locomotive like this can pull that kind of weight.
You sure nobody's holding the other end?
No, we got a guy underneath there. Actually, that is a great feature, and when you can demonstrate that, and even with the speed control, when you go up a grade or down a grade, it maintains that same speed. So if you just got a little creep in motion, it doesn't slow down going up a grade, and it doesn't speed up going down the grade. I mean, it's just the speed control in itself. And then when you're demonstrating the speed control, what's also happening at the same time is the synchronized smoke, as we're doing that creeping stroke. And you see that smoke synchronized with the chuffing sound. That's another key feature you can normally only get in a legacy engine. Now you can get this in the LionChief Plus.
And reasonably priced. Now, just a little LionChief Plus 101 for you guys. What is LionChief Plus?
Well, LionChief Plus is a way that we can add play value, number one.
Okay.
Because we know that kids today, they want to walk, they're walking around with electronic something in their hands. So when we introduced LionChief Plus last year, and it was a runaway success. What that does is allows someone to operate their trains remotely, and with addition of some really cool features that you can't do with a traditional transformer in a starter set. But with the remote, then you can activate voice. I'm talking about the LionChief starter set. You got voice announcements, and then of course you've got the whistle and the horn, and you've got the speed control in our LionChief set. But when you move up to LionChief Plus, you really add some really neat features that you can only get at the legacy level. And that would be the synchronized chuffing smoke, the ability to uncouple.
And that's an awesome feature.
And you not only uncouple, but you hear the sound of the uncoupling.
And
what makes it simple too, Kenny? This controller has 3 buttons here and the throttle. And by activating the uncoupling system, you just press the whistle button twice.
That's it. It uncouples. And you don't have to do it with your hand anymore. It's, you know, you could sit 10 feet away and just uncouple it. Just unbelievable technology. And no matter what age you are, I mean, this is a beautiful steam locomotive. So it's not like it's just for kids. It's for adults too.
Absolutely.
I mean, the detail is unbelievable.
There's a glowing firebox in the cab.
And even if you like to run it with the remote, with the transformer, you're able to do that too, right?
Oh, absolutely. So what you have on the bottom is 3 switches. You can, this one over here, these are 2 here. You can turn the smoke on and off. You can turn the chuffing on and off. And over on this side, you can turn it to transformer control or to remote control. So if you want to run your train with a conventional transformer, you can do that. And you can operate some of these key features actually from the transformer. But here's the really nice thing about this system. Let's say someone has a legacy layout. And they're operating their legacy locomotive. You can take LionChief Plus and put it right up on that legacy layout, and operate it without interfering with Legacy or Legacy interfering with this. You can even put them on the same track and operate them together if you would like to do that.
Right.
So it's a very versatile system that has so many key features that you could never get before until you went all the way to the Legacy. And there, you know, there are people that maybe do not want to invest in Legacy. But they do want to leave the starter set area, so this is just right for them.
Yeah.
And it's priced well because
without a doubt.
In the case of the steam locomotives, you get the locomotive tender, and the tender stack has metal as well, and you get the controller. It all comes together. And the list price in their catalog is $429.99.
Yep.
The diesels are $329.
Now, this is a prototype diesel, brand new, never seen before. Yep. And when are they coming out, Jay?
These are coming out in July. Now, this is just a prototype model. It's not going to be what we actually don't even know what the color scheme will be on this yet, or what road name will be on it.
Right.
But these come out in July. Now, there is one interesting difference here between the steam locomotive and our steam.
What's that?
This one has dual uncouplers, front and rear. It also has dual motors. So the way you would operate the couplers on the diesel is where I told you would push the whistle button twice to operate the one on the tender.
Right.
In the case of a diesel, you would hit the diesel horn twice.
Gotcha.
That will uncouple the rear coupler.
Okay.
And then you come over here to the bell button, you just hit it twice, and that uncouples the front coupler.
So you're actually a train operator now. I mean, no more sitting by the transformer and just watching the trains. Now you are the engineer. You know, you got it in your hand. You're walking around. You're operating the knuckle couplers, and this is very unique. No one else has done this before in the industry, and I think this is groundbreaking technology. So again, thank you very much for coming out to York, showing everyone how to operate, and coming on TrainWorld TV. And thank Mike Regan for all his help, support that Lionel has done. And
you also have smoke in this. I forgot to get through.
Oh, the diesel smoke?
Yes, diesel smoke. Yeah,
wow.
Smoke in this. Very good feature I left out. Sorry, but it is so
versatile. Is it going to come out of both spots, one spot, or?
They're going to come right out of both smokestacks. Dual smokestacks.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's the price range on the diesels now?
The diesels are listed in the catalog at $329.99.
Get out of here.
Really. That's an amazing value.
That's a lot of money.
That's great value. You get the crew talk and all that good stuff.
Crew talk is interesting.
Right.
Because there are there are a total of 6 announcements.
Okay.
4 of them in the idling position, and 2 of them in the motion position.
Wow.
And they correspond to what's going on the track in the locomotive. If he's uncoupled, he's talking about I need to make schedule, I need to hook up, I need to go, so that means you got to come back, get hooked up, and go. Or if you're in motion, it would be like I'm inbound or I'm outbound, that kind of thing. So it's really neat. 6 of them.
Very nice.
In each locomotive.
And again, you could pre-order the diesels, or in stock now are Lionel's LionChief Plus steam locomotives, and all their new catalogs came out, so we're taking pre-orders on them now. We're still taking pre-orders on the diesels. And again, thank you so much, Jay Don, for coming by.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much. And again, TrainWorld.com, shop online 24/7.